Hello everyone and welcome to my Bachelor Nation 24 channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Julie Chrisley receives extended probation time after hearing. Julie Chrisley received extended probation time after her resentencing hearing. This was shocking for fans to hear. Everyone thought she might get less time in jail. However, that was not the case at all. Savannah Chrisley made it clear she was not happy about this. Keep reading to find out more. Savannah Chrisley is not happy. Savannah Chrisley has been vocal when it comes to her mother and her freedom. She is not afraid to speak her mind and let people know what is wrong in the justice system. However, some fans feel as though this is hurting her mother's chances of getting out sooner. They think Savannah is sabotaging it all by being so vocal about the issues. Bah ha ha! Let Savannah's whining commence. Serves this family right. No accountability taking twats. If only her daughter would keep her damn mouth shut, she probably would be out soon. Julie Chrisley gets more probation time. Julie Chrisley recently had her resentencing hearing. Her family was hoping that she would get less time on her sentence and get home quickly. However, this was not the case at all. Julie ended up getting the same amount of time in prison. Also, she got 2 additional years of probation time. She originally had 3 years of supervised release. However, she now had 5 years of supervised release. Fans did not realize this until they saw the documents. Savannah has also not said much about this. Fans feel as though Julie asking for so much messed up her chances of a lesser sentence. She asked to attend the hearing via Zoom, a 24-hour furlough, and to wear street clothes. All were denied. This may have made the judge mad at her before it all started. Do you think this messed up her chances of getting out sooner? It seems the judge was not having it with Julie. They made sure to get the point across that your fame does not get you out of consequences for doing bad things. However, her attorney feels as though that is the only reason she did not get less time. They feel as though the judge wanted to make a point. Regardless, she is still in jail for the same amount of time and now has 2 additional years of probation. Julie Chrisley, the matriarch of the once-beloved reality TV family behind Chrisley Knows Best, has just been handed a surprising turn in her ongoing legal saga. Following a closely watched hearing, the judge has ruled to extend her probation period, an unexpected outcome that's stirring emotions across the Chrisley fanbase and leaving many to wonder what's next for the Southern belle, who once built her brand on sugar, charm, and Christian values. The courtroom was thick with tension as Julie stood before the bench, composed yet visibly weary from the emotional toll the last few years have taken. Dressed conservatively in a muted navy pantsuit and pearl earrings, she clutched her attorney's hand as the ruling was announced. An additional 18 months added to her probation. No jail time, no new charges, just more time under the watchful eye of the justice system. The reason? Failure to meet community supervision requirements, as noted in the judge's statement. While the court didn't elaborate in great detail, insiders suggest that a series of minor infractions, missed check-ins, late filings, and a contentious dispute about unapproved travel tipped the scales. It was enough to catch the court's attention and lead to the decision to extend her probation period until 2028. Julie, who has always maintained a more low-key and nurturing public persona compared to her husband Todd's flamboyant flair, appeared both humbled and determined as she exited the courthouse. She declined to speak to reporters, but later released a brief statement through her legal team. Julie Chrisley remains committed to fulfilling all legal obligations placed upon her. The statement read, "She is focused on her family, her faith, and rebuilding her life." Just a few years ago, the Chrisleys were living in a Nashville mansion, jet-setting for television appearances and throwing lavish parties for their children. Julie's kitchen was once the heart of the family's HGTV meets Hallmark aesthetic, filled with homemade casseroles, sweet tea, and carefully curated Southern charm. Now that same kitchen is reportedly quieter. Savannah has taken on much of the household responsibility, helping care for Grayson and Chloe while juggling her own career and emotional burdens. According to sources close to the family, Julie's extended probation means she must adhere to strict travel limits, frequent check-ins with her officer, and ongoing financial reporting. She's not just living with a legal sentence, she's living with shame, a family insider shared. Julie was the glue, the good girl. Now she feels like she's failing the family just by being under scrutiny. But others say this new chapter may offer a silver lining. For one, it keeps Julie out of prison and at home where she can continue to support her children, particularly Chloe, who has become a central figure in the family's shifting narrative. Secondly, the structure of probation may allow Julie to lean even more into her faith, which she's been clinging to like a life raft. She reads the Bible more than ever, said one friend of the family. Her favorite passage lately is Romans 8:28, and we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him. She really believes something better is coming. Meanwhile, Todd Chrisley remains behind bars, serving his sentence in Florida, with no major updates regarding his appeals process. The couple's separation continues to weigh heavily on Julie, but their communication reportedly remains strong. They speak frequently by phone, though prison limitations have made meaningful interaction difficult. She writes him letters every week, Savannah revealed on her podcast. She still believes in their marriage, still prays over him, even now. Still, there's no denying the changes in Julie's demeanor. Fans who spotted her leaving the courthouse said she looked thinner, more subdued, and perhaps a bit world-weary. She's not the same woman from Chrisley Knows Best, one observer noted. She still carries herself with dignity, but there's a sadness there that wasn't before. Online reactions to the probation extension have been mixed. Some fans expressed outrage, calling the court's decision unfair and punitive for minor slip-ups. Others saw it as necessary accountability, reminding followers that even reality stars must obey the law. She's lucky she's not back in jail, one commenter wrote. Probation isn't a free pass, it's a second chance. Savannah, ever her mother's public defender, posted a message to Instagram shortly after the ruling. My mom is the strongest woman I know. She's walking through fire and still finding reasons to smile. I love you, Mama. This doesn't define you. As Julie navigates this extended probation period, one thing seems clear. She's facing a long road ahead. Gone are the glam days of makeup chairs, red carpets, and filming schedules. Now her life revolves around check-ins, legal paperwork, and quiet mornings spent clinging to routine. But for Julie Chrisley, that may not be a bad thing. This is her pruning season, her friend said. She's being cut back so she can grow again. It's painful, but growth always is. Only time will tell what Julie's story becomes from here. Will she re-emerge as a cautionary tale or a comeback queen? Will Chrisley Knows Best ever return with a redemption arc? And will Julie ever feel truly free again? For now, she walks forward with grace, probation papers in one hand and a prayer in the other, hoping that someday soon, the shadows of scandal will give way to something a little more like peace.